What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I want to break down what's going on with the overall market, what you should be watching for as time progresses. We'll talk about some very important levels and some data that's coming out very soon. But let me first say that I'm not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Mumu link, which is down below and in the description. If you sign up for Mumu, the link down below, and deposit $100 into the account, you're guaranteed 5 free stocks. Put in $1,000, you're guaranteed 15. So SPY is very interesting. This thing came down quite a bit today during the pre-market. We started to shop around a bit, and now the market is actually getting bought back up, trying to break past this 520 resistance. We're going to be watching 521 above this as our next level. Then we have this white line as our next resistance. If we do end up pushing up a little higher into this 521 zone, there is going to be a good chance that this thing could reject back down. So watch for that very carefully as time progresses so far. At 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the Dallas Fed Manufacturing Index coming out, not to mention the 3-month and the 6-month bill auctions. So watch for those very carefully. Additionally, when it comes to the QQQ, we're approaching resistance right here at 445 essentially to 445.28. If we do break this, watch for 446. We're showing some strength on the QQQ. It could push a little bit more, but watch this resistance as we get closer to 446. We could get a rejection from there. We also have some key support at 444, so we're testing these resistance levels for now. We'll have to see how it reacts to all this data that's coming out at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Apple is barely holding 170 right now, looking kind of weak. If we lose this, it could start sinking all the way down to 169 very soon. Looking pretty weak on Apple. It's looking weak compared to SPY and the QQQ. For Nvda, this is starting to show some strength. So it did dip a little bit. This actually came down to about 930 right here. Right before we opened, we saw a little dip. And instead of actually holding down to get down to this trend line and then bouncing, this thing actually bounced off the 50 EMA sooner than expected. So now it's looking bullish. And this is what's helping the QQQ. Watch resistance at 965. Break through this, and we have 970 coming next, then 974. So Nvidia is a little bit stronger than expected. It did come down as we predicted, but now it's actually bouncing sooner than expected. So good news for it. Tesla was pretty wild. We got this big pump and dump. I did mention may pop and then drop, but it went a little bit higher than expected up to 175, then back down. Now we're just chopping around 170.5, and we see Tesla just continue to chop in the 170 zone between 168 and 172. There's not really a whole ton going on with it. It did actually come back down. We're testing our 50 EMA, so it may just shuffle for a bit, and we'll have to see how things go from there. And then on top of that, for a few more tickers, I just want to mention that Microsoft is kind of flat right now. It's trying to bounce back above its 200 EMA, so watch 424. We did call that out yesterday, so watch to see if we can try to hold above this. If we end up losing this, a bigger drop is coming. Meta is currently at 505, kind of flat, so it came down to 500. Now it's back up to 505, trading kind of sideways. Amazon's at 180, so it's actually showing some strength because some bullish news came out for Amazon. We're at this 180 area. Watch this resistance at 181. It may shuffle once we get up to 181, but with the bullish news, there is a chance it's going to try to fight at that level. It's showing some strength right now, so we'll see if we could break that resistance or not. So watch for that. As of right now, SPY and the QQQ are showing some life. We will see if SPY can, push a little bit higher as time goes on, especially when the data comes out. And then for the QQQ, it's showing some strength as well. Make sure you watch 445.25. If we break that, 446 is next. We're seeing some strength, so we'll see how things go. With that being said, I thank you all for listening. Have a great day. This is going to be your super quick, lightning fast update. Watch for some volatility in about 10 minutes from now. We have the manufacturing numbers coming out, so get ready, guys. Do what you have to do, and then watch your levels. Take care. I'll see you guys very soon on the next one. Thank you for listening, and peace out.